For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out alphatradingcardgames.com. What's good, everybody? It's me, Saber94. I got a new deck today that has nothing to do with Paldean Fates. The set is out. It's a big reprint set. I looked at it. There's a couple of new cards. There wasn't anything to strike my fancy. The closest card was that new Great Tusk that can do 260 for 4, but they kind of ruined it for me with that ability, milling your own deck. I don't understand what the point of that is. But yeah, I didn't really know what to show you guys from the new set, if you can even call it that. Mostly a reprint set. So I decided to make this Dondozo deck. This is basically stuff from the Scarlet and Violet set, and yeah, I think it's they came in the first set. I think I'm saying this right. It says SV. That's got to be it. Anyway, now this guy did get a reprint. Where are you? Like over here in the Paldean Fate. So maybe this is a Paldean deck in a way. It's not a very good deck, but I wanted to show you guys something new instead of the same. So I decided I'll build this. I wasn't even very aware of these cards. So what you do is basically this guy Dondozo is a big basic EX with 160 HP. That's as much as some of the stage 2 stage 2s have. Stronger than even some like Gardevoir with 140. And it does release rage 50 times for each of the Tatsugiri in your discard pile. So this little fish, Tatsugiri. So basically we just want to get these dudes, discard them, and then this guy can do 200 for 2. Or if you can hit between 150 to 200, that's still kind of okay. I have no idea why this guy has such big HP for just a basic. I guess it's like the new mini Wailord from Scarlet and Violet, that kind of thing. But I mean, it's good enough, I guess, as good as we're gonna get for basic Pokemon. And that's it. You got a Dragon Tatsugiri too, but it's better to use this one because if you open with this guy, which you don't want to, but if you do, you can use Curl Up and maybe go back in the hand. And that's about it. And then Mize in place, you can attach basic water energies to one of your basic Pokemon. Basically trying to power up this guy with this. And then hopefully your opponent kills it if you do this and stay active. But usually we'll do Curl Up. It's kind of nice because you can kill Charmanders with this. If they use the 60 HP one, you can hit for weakness and get that off. But that's about it. Nothing else good about this dude. And then I got the Cleffa as well, just 4 of this, just so that I can draw a lot of cards. Hopefully open with this as opposed to something else while we're trying to set up. I don't know if this is the best way to build the deck, but the way I thought of building it was just run the necessary Pokemon, these guys, Cleffa, some additional consistency opening Pokemon, and then run lots of trainer cards, item cards that help me discard and draw, so we can do the turbo shit right. Not always gonna work out, but I mean, that's all I got. Energies is pretty simple too, just the DCs, so this guy can attach with 1 attachment. You lose 20 damage, which really sucks, but what can you do? I mean, the twin DC got rotated a while ago. Kind of missing it when I'm using these regular ass Pokemon. And just 5 water energies. 9 is just enough to get the job. Maybe sometimes you'll run out, but I mean, if you have a bunch of energies, like if I put the 6 water energy, then it might be overkill when I'm trying to set up. You see a bunch of energies and it sucks. So trainer cards, we got a lot. We max out the level ball. Trying to search this little dude and then discard him with Ultra Ball. Got 3 nest balls to get some of the few basics we got down. Pretty much just this guy and maybe a Cleffa. You probably don't want to bench any extra Cleffas if you play against decks that have Greninja and can snipe, and against Sableye, definitely don't want that. And max out the trekking shoes, max out the pickaxe, quick item based draw. Trekking shoes give you discarding as well, and that's it. I got the double bravery charm. I got this because I can afford the space, and making this guy 210 HP is kind of solid. He becomes almost like a rulebox EX/V that's only going to give one prize. They can still, your opponent can still find a way to kill him easily in one shot, but if they can, it's going to be sweet. So I thought might as well two of that. Doesn't hurt, not going to hurt. Got the double earthen vessel, discard outlet, grab water energies. We don't have a lot, but if you just see one and you just get that discard, get rid of the little fish, and then grab your energies, it's fine. And then max ultra ball too, can't forget about this. The main discard outlet, dump the little fishies and get the big fish. That's it. I mean, simple stuff. I got one switching outlet, the switch card, since everybody's basic. And then supporters, I mean, I do 3 Irida. Maxing it out is probably too much because we don't really net a lot of cards with her, but she's good early game to get the big fish, Dondozo down, get the small dude, discard him with Ultra Ball, that kind of thing. Just helps you get the pieces for, you know, if you got one of the combo pieces, Ultra Ball or Earthen Vessel, you can get the rest of the stuff you need. Or maybe you got like a level ball and a water Pokemon, and you're missing a discard outlet. This can help you get the shit again. Max out the Iono, standard stuff. 1 Shauna, decent little shuffle and draw. Corina's Focus, decent little draw until you have 6. Boss's Orders, use it at the right time, get a big KO. And then for new faces, got this Zinnia's Resolve. This card is actually going to rotate out soon. This sweet little full art here. I mean, it's alright for a full art. I've seen better, but the thing is with this card is that she's a shittier Erika and Steven's Advice 100%. But because I do want to discard stuff from my hand, I always want to have a discard outlet. You don't want to have the little fishy here and no way to discard. And maybe even with Ultra Ball and the double vessel, that's not going to be enough. This is good because she's a supporter. If your opponent has a full bench, you draw 6, you got to discard 2, but if you discard the fishy, you draw 6, it's still pretty nice. So one of, it's not gonna hurt. And then Miriam, can't forget about her. My only form of recovery, the only thing you want to recover is the big fish. That's it, nothing else. And hopefully it's enough. I mean, that's all I can really say. And that's about it. Stadium of Choice is Path to the Peak. Got enough space to go for a triple. And hopefully it puts in some work. That's about it. And that's the deck. I mean, this might be like the quickest deck profile I've ever made. But it's pretty simple. There's nothing much for me to say. I'm really not feeling the Pokemon TCG too much. And to be quite honest with you guys, I reviewed the Wild Force set. A lot of cards from that are exciting, but at the same time, there's so many broken and strong cards from that the format is just going to be even more broken. We're going to get that basically in March. So for a short while, we're going to have the stuff that's going to rotate, like all of the VIP passes, all of the extra shit that we already got, plus all of the broken shit from the Wild Force set. And even after the rotation, the stuff from Wild Force just make everything so fast. Roaring Moon is going to get even more broken. It's just such a broken fucking fast deck. It's annoying at this point. But it's going to get even more shit to work with. I haven't even reviewed the Cyber set yet, so I don't know what the fuck we're going to get from there. If it's going to be just as strong as Wild Force. And yeah, I mean, I'm using the bad decks, using the Arcanines, using stuff like that. I really can't get any good matches. It's just me losing without really doing much, and that sucks. So yeah, this new deck, it also sucks too, but what can I say? I mean, do you want me to just use the same meta deck over and over? I can't do that, and I don't want to anyway. So that's it. This is the deck. I'm going to show you guys some matches, and I hope you look forward to them. If you got any ideas for a deck, maybe you can tell me, and I mean, I might try, but we don't really got a lot. I mean, we got this dude, Atticus. Shuffle your hand, draw 7. You know, it's just, I didn't even bother reading a lot of the shit from Paldean Fates. It's mostly reprints. Okay, that's it. That's the deck profile. I'll see you guys at the matches. Subscribe, leave a like, share the video with your friends. See you guys there. Warai!